Hello, it's me, Oscar from Marijuana Garden. Solar system with 7 Earth-like planets. Who found this? NASA astronomers announced their discovery that has a monumental impact on life beyond Earth. A planetary system with a number of Earth-sized planets that could host liquid water, and, thus, life. Their discovery in detail. The density measurements of the planets indicates that the 6 innermost are Earth-like rocky worlds. 3 of the planets lie in the star's habitable zone. Habitable zone, it is the region surrounding a star in which liquid water could theoretically exist. It is also known as Goldilocks zone. All 3 of these alien worlds may have entire oceans of water, dramatically increasing the possibility of life. The other planets are less likely to host oceans of water, but the team states that liquid water is still a possibility on each of these worlds. In reaching other worlds, the system is just 40 light-years away, which means it would still take us hundreds of millions of years to get there with today's technology. Red dwarf stars, also called M-dwarfs, outnumber others, including yellow stars like our Sun, by a factor of 3 to 1, comprising nearly 75% of the stars in our galaxy. They also last far longer. The majority of stars are M-dwarfs, which are faint and small, and not very luminous, said Martin Still, program scientist at NASA headquarters in Washington. The majority of places where you would look for planets are around these cool, small stars. Red dwarfs could take their first billion years just to calm down enough to allow any nearby planets to be habitable. All 7 of the Earth-sized planets crowd so close to their star that they complete a single orbit, their year, in a matter of days, 1.5 days for the nearest planet, and 20 days for the farthest. A recent study that relied on computer simulations of red dwarf planets, however, delivered more grim news. The flaring tempers of young red dwarfs, with their bursts of high-energy X-rays and ultraviolet emissions, could actually strip oxygen from the atmospheres of nearby planets, according to the study by a team at NASA Goddard led by Vladimir Aripetian. Yet another potentially sterilizing effect, even for M-dwarf planets that manage to hold onto their atmospheres, would result from high-energy radiation triggering a runaway greenhouse effect, Dumigal Goldman said. So maybe we end up in stable climate, which is too hot to support life. Life on M-dwarf planets remains a distinct possibility. With the upcoming generation of telescopes, such as ESO's European Extremely Large Telescope, and the NASA ESA CSA James Webb Space Telescope, they will soon be able to search for water, and perhaps even evidence of life on these worlds.